that's my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. So to God be the glory. I'm very pleased to have my mother, my wife here, and you guys as guests. Why should we know CPR? Why is CPR important? CPR is something everybody should know. The C in CPR stands for cardiac. Cardiac is our heart. Our heart is a muscle, and it pumps approximately 100,000 times a day. Now, as I look across the room, I see a lot of cultural diversity, and one thing that's unique or not different is your heart is the same as your heart, it's the same as your heart, same as my heart. Our heart functions the same. And if our heart does not work, or should have what they call a sudden cardiac arrest, SCA, if we don't have life-sustaining measures taken, I will die, you will die. So the heart has to work. The P in CPR is pulmonary. That's our lungs. When we take a deep breath in and blow it out, we're breathing in oxygen and we're exhaling CO2. That oxygen is crucial because that's what our organs, our vital organs, our tissues, our cells need. You know, the brain without oxygen, within 3, 4, 5 minutes, the brain cells die. Once they die, they're dead. They don't rejuvenate. So the P, the pulmonary for CPR, is crucial. And that's where the heart that circulates that oxygen is crucial. The R in resuscitation is bringing somebody from an unconscious state back to a conscious state. And that's our goal in CPR, is to bring somebody from an unconscious state to a conscious state. According to the American Heart Association, 80% of sudden cardiac arrest occurs at home. At home. So why should we know CPR? Because it likely could happen to our loved one. And then we'll have the skills to perform life-saving measures to help them. If we call EMS, 911, we know to do that in case of emergency. But are they going to be there in that 3 to 4, 5 minute window? Maybe not. So learning the life-saving skills in between helps buy some time for the increase the chance of survival for that victim. I'm going to demonstrate to you real quick what we would do. And CPR, you know, you have second graders, third graders, to grandparents learning this. This is not very complicated. The American Heart Association recognizes different levels, and one of the things that we do with CPR training and some of the other instructors I see is we provide hands-on training. Some people are uncomfortable providing mouth-to-mouth, if you will, to somebody they don't know, transmission of, you know, secretions. But the American Heart Association says if you do chest compressions, you know, at least you're doing something. So if I see this person and they're unresponsive, and I walk up on and see, first thing I want to do is make sure the scene is safe. The scene is safe. I'm going to check them. Hey, are you okay? If they don't respond, if they don't do anything, I'm going to send for help. You know, I'm down 911, or I'm going to send somebody to go get help. I'm going to check them for a pulse. Pulse is indicating if they have a heartbeat. If I don't feel a pulse, if I'm not sure, if I think I do, I'm going to go ahead and start CPR. And it's just a matter of pushing down hard and pushing down fast. And I just do this to help comes. By me pressing, by me doing the compressions, that's circulating the blood that's in the vascular system, the little bit of oxygen that may be still in their lungs and in the vascular system until help arrives. Doing nothing is not, this person's going to die. Within 3 to 5 minutes, brain cells are going to die. So I'm doing something to help arrive. So only thing I have to do, make sure the scene is safe, send for help, check for a pulse, no pulse, push down hard and fast, hard and fast. So this is something anybody can learn. Just the basic CPR is something anybody can learn. So that's what we're doing with CPR training. Our goal is to educate everybody that we can. We reached over 200 people so far. The Macon population, like according to the 2010 census, was 97,000. So we got quite a long ways to go still. We got 96,800 people more that we want to educate. So, and that can be done because it's something that's well needed. So that's what I wanted to share with you. Feel free to mingle amongst yourselves. I'll say a blessing, and we have some wings here to enjoy, and some chips, and just a little light snacks, okay?